Hi and welcome back to Leslie Crafts. Today I am going to show you how to make these little spell books, and this is day 2 of mine and Lottie's Halloween 13 days. We're a bit out of sync at the moment because I forgot to upload my video on Monday. Whoops. But we're going to get there, so please bear with us. If you haven't already checked out Lottie's video for yesterday, please do, and she'll be doing exactly the same, but obviously she crafts totally different to me, so it'll be quite nice to see what she makes as well. So yeah, please check her out and we'll get into it. So I'm going to make a few packs of these. As you can tell, I've started making some of them, so you know, there's things like this, and I have purposely left off the bag toppers because I am going to be doing a thing on bag toppers. And then these all here need to be decorated and finished. But without further ado, we will get on, and I'm going to do 2 packs. Don't worry, you don't have to see me do this 6 times, you just have to watch me do this twice. So I will just find the measurements in my little book, because my brain's like a sieve because I've started doing night shifts at work, so unless it's written down I haven't a clue. Right, so I will put one of these away. And I've got everything like sort of pre-cut anyway, so that isn't a problem. So what you need, oh, I don't need the paper, see, brain like a sieve. So what you need is some card. Double-sided card is preferable, but you don't have to use it. You can use plain card and stamp it yourself to whatever you want to do. And you can, as you've seen, I've done Harry Potter ones, we were doing Christmas ones, we've got Halloween, you name it, you can do it with any theme and any paper whatsoever. You don't have to do it for Halloween. So first of all, you need a piece of paper which is 3 inches long by 2 inches high, and you can score that at 1.5 centimeters. But because I've done so many of them, I literally cheat now. I just fold it over, and with my bone folder I just squash it down and do it. And yeah, it does crack the paper. I don't know if you can see that. It does crack the paper, but I think sometimes it adds to the effect. If you want it flush, just use your scissors and just trim it off. Okay, and then you just need 2 sheets of paper, and again just fold this in half and then just fold that along there. And then you need a stapler, and you can just staple the book together, and that is your book. I have got other ideas on how you can do these for Christmas, so I'm also in for 13 days, Christmas in July, so I might do these for Christmas, and I will show you what I have done with these. So basically you can knock up your little books literally in front of a telly at night, and you can get a load out without causing any trouble. I think I worked out, if you do buy a standard English A4 piece of card, if you knew the measurements I will tell you, you can get 13 book covers out of a standard piece of A4 sheet of card. Obviously if you're using 12 by 12 paper you can get more out, but these are great for using the piece scraps. So this is what I've tried to do. I've gone through all my Halloween papers and I've put my scraps in the big scrap box, and I'm trying to use up my scraps first before I cut into new paper. As you can see throughout the series, I'll be doing that more and more. So with there'll be the same scraps coming up time and time again. Right, so enough waffling. Let's get on and decorate. I have brought out quite a few little bits and pieces I've found along my way, and these are from places like Works, The Range. This here was sent to me from somebody in America years and years ago, and I thought, oh, I can use it now. So, or maybe not, because I think the monsters might be a little bit too big, but I might be able to use the words. But if not, I've got another project I can use this on anyway. So, and then I've gone through and I found loads of cupcake toppers, which we tend to get a lot of over here, a lot of different designs and stuff like that. So I'll be using some of them. And then I've cut out last year loads and loads of ghosts, so I'll be doing these. These are still on AliExpress if you go and have a look through Halloween. I've also, when the kids were ill last October and I was up all night with them, to keep me sane, I punched and made loads and loads of flowers. I can't tell you how many flowers I made because I made a lot. I've also got these from the last couple of years. These are from Hobbycraft, and to be honest with you, what we can get in the UK is absolutely rubbish. So we have to, well, I make a lot of mine because what we get is total rubbish. So I made these last year, and I think you might have seen, oh no, these will be coming up in another project, what I've done with these. So I made them last year, they've been sat in the bag ever since. I found this confetti in among my stash. It is little half things of spider webs, so I'll be using that. And this is another project in there which I'm not going to show you because I am mean. And then I have got washi tape, and I think this is from last year, and I will see, I think it's from Tim Holtz, can't guarantee, no, Martha Stewart. And this is like all the Halloween tape and stuff. I get my US fix normally from Louise at Thompson Crafts. So yeah, so that is what I've brought out, not necessarily using everything that we have. So I try to make everyone a bit different, as you do. So I'm going to use some of this washi tape on a strip. I'm just going to roughly eyeball it and then tape it down. And again, the reason why I leave these blank is because that's really not on straight, Leslie. The reason why I leave these blank is so they can either write a message inside, or if they want to stamp something they can do. So even though I put my spin on the front, they can put their spin on the inside. So just cut that excess off, and then I'm stuck to me now. I might have a look to see what I've got. Sorry about the rustling, it's on my bags I've got. So I'm going to cut this cake topper off. Sorry, totally out of frame there. You can't really see the washi tape on that, so that's not a best idea. Same as that. It's going to be the same, isn't it? So on this one I might just add some flowers. Now I did have some tiny words somewhere and I'm not too sure where I put them. So yeah, I think I might put that one in that corner, and I think I might have a spider web coming from that corner as well. Yep, I quite like that. So what I am going to do is I'm going to glue the flower on, and again all these flowers were made purely out of scraps. So if you've got time, your kids are ill, you're just sat in front of a telly, I would just suggest you getting your punches out and just punching away. But you can do one night, punch it all out one night, and then the following night you can literally glue them together, and then the following night you can put your brads in and everything else. So that is that. So that's the little book there. So it can be as, you know, as much as you want to, you know. I haven't made really tiny embellishments yet. I've spent all morning this morning printing off or downloading some stuff to make from one of the paper pads I got online, and yeah, so I've spent all morning doing that, so that's been fun. So I'm just going to have this one with a little banner, I think, underneath, but obviously I need it on the page, which is fine because I can cut off, you know, any excess of it whatsoever. So do that. So I've also got one off ill today and tomorrow by the time this video goes out. So that's always fun, but it's really great because normally I would have had to phone in to work to say that I can't make my shift because I've got no childcare. It's great doing the you know, the night shift because I, you know, well, it's early morning really. I go in for 4 o'clock and I'm home at the moment at 8, but that's changing to 10. So it's great, you know. So I just need to find that little bit of childcare in a morning if any of them are seriously ill, but I have an older one which can fend for herself, and then it's only the 2 younger ones which need sort of looking after. So just make sure that is adhered down, because obviously it's still got the cocktail stick in, so it still pushes up. So that is that one there, all finished and done. So, and that one's still drying. And then with this one here, I found these in work and it wasn't even at Halloween. So, oh, excuse me. So I don't know what was. I think we were a bit, you know, wrong with the seasons really. Because normally it's horrendous in the UK trying to find something to even resemble Halloween. You know, and it falls on deaf ears really. But you say that you want Halloween stuff and you go, yeah, we've got it. No, not the kids stuff. We want, you know, proper crafting Halloween stuff. So I'm always jealous when the US start hauling their Halloween stuff and their Christmas, Christmas to a certain extent, but not too much, because I think the UK only thinks that anybody only does Christmas, celebrates Christmas. So yeah. So should I just leave that one as that, or do I give it another bit of? Do I just do one of them? So sorry about having to share my thought process as well, but I think if you're a new crafter, I think sometimes it's good to see people's thought processes you know, and mistakes. This is why I don't edit. Suppose the reason why I don't edit is because I don't know how to do it. So I thought if I whisper, you won't be able to find out. So keep checking my description boxes every day, because you never know when I will be hosting the giveaway. And the prizes will be a selection of my handmade embellishments which I've made on camera, and some which I haven't made, which you might see on different projects. So that is the third one. So that's just using like the carrot, I can't pronounce it, you know, the glass dome with a picture on underneath. So that is that one there. Normally I would stick these down with glue dots, but I've run out. So these are just going to literally sit inside here and do that. So it is a really warm day today in the UK. I know people complain about the weather, but yeah, it is really, really hot, and we are not used to it. We're in a country where we go from, you know, rain, wind, shine one day, and the next day it can be boiling hot, and you just have to deal with it. So this is why a lot of UK YouTubers are complaining. So that is how quick you can make up a pack. You just do everything as an assembly line, so you can see. So we will do pack number 2 really, really quickly. And some of this paper here I nicked from Louise's own stash because I liked it. She knew about it, by the way. Didn't just go around there and rob her. She did know. So again, oh, and the inside paper, I forgot to tell you, is 2 3/4 by 1 3/4, and you need 2 sheets. This was not my original idea. I have seen it on YouTube, but I have not seen anybody else do it. So I thought I would give it a go and everything else. And if I could remember the girl's name, then I would share away, but I'm really bad at watching videos and clicking onto the next one, and by the time I've realised I'm 4 videos past, and yeah, so I do apologise, but like I say, it wasn't my original idea, so I can't say who it was from. I'm going to do some glitter tape on this one because I can, because it's Halloween and all awesome. But no, I absolutely love Halloween, and I think my kids like it as well. My middle one really hates anything scary, which is, you know, but I do like the cute side of Halloween, I think, rather than the scary side. I don't like horror films. I hate them. Hate them with a passion. And I blame my mate for that when I was a kid. She used to watch them, make me watch them. So yeah, so I blame you. I won't name and shame, but she doesn't follow me on YouTube. So, and I think I might have, and this one's out. I think I might have a black spider if I can find it. On this one. And these, you know, I get a lot of my embellishment things from the children's section in the UK because it's really it's cheaper than the crafting section. I would say work it out, but I think most people know why. So that is that one. If as and when I find, oh, just bear with me, I found my scary words. So these are ones I've just printed off myself, really. So just random words, and it's so warm my glue's dried to my hand. Well, my glue's dried up. So yeah, So that is my first little one there. And then, whoopsie daisy. So these came with cupcake liners as well as the, oh, excuse me, as well as the toppers. So, you know, haven't cracked out the cupcake liner yet, but I will do. So I think I'm going to have him there. I'm going to turn him around so you can't see the cocktail stick, and then I'm going to have a word on this one here. So daisy. So like I said, if you went to see Lottie's video yesterday, today, which is Tuesday, we're a bit out of sync, so we should be back on track. So Lottie can only upload or film at certain times, so if she's a little bit late, that is fine. We sort of discussed this, and then I think we both sort of forgot about it, and then it was like, oh yeah, we've got to do this by the 1st of July. So that's all that we've done, really. So I'm going to pop this one up. Oh, my foam pads I haven't had a chance to get new ones yet. If you saw one of my previous videos, these are as unsticky as you can get, really. They just about hold, but they do come off in big chunks, so I waste a lot more than I should. But you can just about stick them down. I think I might do is I might just pop them onto my hand just to get some glue on there, and I'm just going to put it at a jointy angle, because we all love jointy angles. And that is another little book all done. I just think these are great, and they'll fit in pocket letters, flip books, things like that. So, you know, or little mini stuffed envelopes, or whatever you're crafting. So, you know, you just don't have to think, oh, I'm not going to use them. You know, people do. So I'm going to have a word one on this one. I'm going to have Boo and Trick, I think, or as close to Boo and Trick as I can get it, just like so. And then I think I might have another spider web. Little one out. And again, with the embellishments, you know, just do all your books together, and then just sit down with your little embellishments and just sit there and just make them. You know, once you're in the mood, and once you get them all in the way, or all on the way, then it's fine. It's not a problem. So, you know, because you're not stopping and starting, you're not doing any of that. So, which is great. So, for all sticking to me. Oh. It says Boo. And then I might put a wee ghosty on this one. Just like so. and just let you know that my giveaway is available for international subscribers as well, but it just might take a little bit longer to get to you. But yeah, so that is my books. As you can tell, these have already slipped, but once I've gone shopping for foam dots and glue dots, I will just stick all the glue dots, all the books on with glue dots which I've made. So just get these in here. And you don't have to stick to a pattern or anything else. You know, 3 random books I think is sometimes quite nice. If you want to have them with the same theme, that's fine. You know, you're the one that's doing these. You know, do it your way, your style. So yeah, so that is the 2 sets of books. So yeah, that's it. I hope you like this little tutorial. Lottie's will be making the books tomorrow, or she'll be just showing you what she's made, because we haven't said whether or not we're going to do tutorials. So she's fairly new to YouTube. She's only got about 40 subscribers, so she's fairly new to doing the whole videos and stuff. So just give her a thumbs up, subscribe to her, and yeah, and we'll see you very soon. Well, in fact, I will see you tomorrow. No, not tomorrow. Day 3 of the Halloween 13 days. So yeah, thank you for watching now. Bye.